everyone. Welcome to Story Time in Brooklyn. We're back in Brooklyn, and as you know, that means we have our amazing assistant, Molly, with us today. And Molly is wearing a beautiful, beautiful gown. And can you give us a little something about the gown?
And this gown is about the Hamilton, and I'm dressed up as Eliza from Hamilton, and I like Eliza the best because I like her blue dress.
Yes, and you know who made the blue dress for Molly?
Maji.
Yep, Maji. Okay, so let's find. Oh, in the story today, we had gotten a clue of a duck from Oberon.
Yeah.
Yeah, come close so we can see this together. It's one of those, we've read Duck on a Bike. We have read that one. But this is Duck on a
Tractor.
Right. So sure enough, he's on the bike and then he sees a tractor.
And then he climbs down and he spots a tractor.
And let's find out. Down on the farm, Duck sometimes got wild ideas. One day he decided he could ride a bike. So he did. Then he spotted the tractor. I bet I can drive a tractor, he said. And the other animals weren't so sure, but they all said, well, if he can ride a bike, he can probably ride a tractor too. What do you think? Maybe. Duck climbed on the tractor and he looked around. He pushed some pedals and he wiggled a metal stick. Nothing happened. Then a shiny little piece of metal by the steering wheel caught his eye. He pulled it out, pushed it in, turned it, and all of a sudden, the tractor shook, coughed, and rumbled. It began to move. At first it moved very slowly, and then it jerked a lot, and then it was fun. Duck drove around the barnyard until he got the hang of it, and then he stopped in front of the other animals. Climb on, everybody, shouted Duck. Dog was first, and he jumped right up next to Duck. Woof, he said, but what he thought was, we're going for a ride. To everyone's surprise, Cow clambered on next. Moo, said Cow. But what she thought was, this is the silliest thing I've ever done.
Silliest!
Yep. Pig and Pig took a seat in the back. Oink, oink, said Pig and Pig. But what they were thinking was, this sure beats walking. Then came Chicken and Mouse and Goat. Squawk, said Chicken. But what she thought, last one on is a rotten egg. Squeak, said Mouse, but what she thought was, I can see everything from up here. Meh, said the Goat, but what he thought was, I'm hungry. Does the garbage dump have a drive-through window? Oh no. Next up were the Horse and the Cat, and Cat jumped up very gracefully right onto the tractor. Horse, not so much. Meow, said the Cat, but what she thought was, I'm going to take a nap, but this should be very interesting. Nay, said the Horse, but what he thought is, I'd rather walk. The only one left on the ground was Sheep. Bah, said Sheep, but what she thought was, too dangerous. Get on, Sheep, everyone shouted, but Sheep wouldn't budge. So Duck started driving away without her. Wait, wait, cried Sheep, don't leave me here all alone. She ran after the tractor and took a flying leap onto it. Quack, yelled Duck, but what he thought was, whoa, whoa. Duck steered the tractor down the lane and onto the main road. Before long, they were driving right through the middle of town. It was lunchtime, so many of the people were in the diner. They all looked up when Duck and the other animals passed by. A little boy named Edison was having lunch with his grandma. Did you ever? Grandma said, but what she thought was, a duck on a tractor? Impossible! That's totally awesome, Edison shouted, but what he thought, no one's going to believe me. Marcine, that's the waitress, looked up from her pad and noticed Cat. Oh, heavens to Betsy, she thought, but what she really thought was, I like cats. Deputy Bob, where is he? He's right there. He blabbered, if that doesn't beat it all. But what he was thinking was, how am I going to explain this to the sheriff? A man named Otis chimed in. "I must be seeing things," he said, but what he thought was, "Oh no, not again." "Holy cow," shouted Manny the cook, but what he was thinking was, "Holy cow." He always says what he's thinking. The mayor, let's see, there's the mayor. He almost choked on his pie. "Good gravy," he sputtered, but what he thought was, "The pigs are even fatter than I am." Corky just whistled, but he thought, "Ooh, that duck is smarter looking than I would have ever expected." Gwen came out of the restroom. "Would you look at that?" But what she thought was, "I can't see a thing without my glasses." Farmer Odell observed, "That's a really nice tractor." But what he thought was, "Hey, that's my tractor." He decided he better go after it, so he ran out the door. Everyone else ran out too, and they chased him. By this time, Duck had turned onto the next street, and the tractor was shuddering to a stop. Duck turned the shiny little piece of metal again, but this time, nothing happened. "I don't know much about spelling," said Dog, "but I think that E means empty." End of our ride. "Oh no," she cleared her throat. "I think we're in trouble." "Let's get out of here," yelled Duck, just as Farmer Odell and all the people from the diner came around the corner. Oh wow. Whoa. Everyone burst out laughing. "Whoa," they said. "What did we see?" "It was an optical illusion," said Otis. Farmer Odell said he must have left his tractor running by accident. "I guess that explains it," Deputy Bob agreed. So they all went back to the diner to finish their lunch. No one ever admitted that on that day they had seen a cow, a goat, a cat, a dog, a sheep, a chicken, a horse, 2 pigs, a mouse, and a duck on a tractor.
Yeah.
The end. What a great story. I really enjoyed that. Okay, so what I was thinking, we're going to be celebrating Jerry. Oh, our wonderful Jerry. Jerry is Jimmy's wife, and she has 2 lovely children, Shannon and Jimmy, and I bet all of them are going to be getting together, and Jimmy's wife, Melissa, and the boys, and Nick, they're all going to be together, and they're all going to be singing happy birthday to Jerry. But we're going to give her a little head start, and we're going to sing happy birthday right now. But first we have to find out, as we always do, what our cake will be, vanilla or chocolate.
Ben, B, Betty, Molly, James, Anna, Riley, Clara, Wesley, Eliza, Peggy, Angelica, Harris, and Maya.
Those are the chocolate people.
Joseph,
Christopher,
Scarlett, Rafa, Henry, Alice, Jolene, Graham, Audrey, and Lila, and Martha and Tim.
Yep, so let's count. 14 for chocolate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think it's more chocolate. It's unusual. We've been getting a lot of vanilla lately, right, Mom?
But it's like the same, but not
A
with
little bit more chocolate, right? Okay, are we ready to sing to Jerry? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jerry. Happy birthday to you. Lovely. All right, thank you, cameraman Dan. And let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. We love you all very, very much.